Yo. I hope this works because I can't remember how to do it. Oh yeah, one succeeded. That seems good. How do I run it? Build. Make rogue face. Maybe it's like release 3/8/2025. Okay, what does that say? Oh. No module named COS entities. Could it be? Let's see here. Oh, I think I remember this. This is like a cross-platform bug. These new? Yeah, so let's get the ones from today. Simpletiles.txt. Is that even committed? Oh, let's check that. Build scripts. Is the tile set not even committed? No? Oh, because it's in build. Yeah. Build scripts simpletiles.txt to source scripts. Push straight to master. Go to git bash. Put it on both servers. Go find source scripts simple tiles. And now it says, oh, because it still expects it to be in scripts despite failed to load assets, so man, I like the other one better. What was it saying? No, I need to like nope, nope. Not the GUI. .48px. Yep, how to do it too. So I might have to copy from build assets. Oh, I think it just starts 48 pix. Yeah. And that should go to assets. So now I should be able to do that again. Go to assets, icons, build, release assets, add it there. And in release, run McRogue face. Oh my goodness. I can't tell if there was sound or not, so. Okay. This is great news. I was worried I was going to have a Windows build problem, but if that's that, then this is great. I like barely had to touch Windows at all. Luckily, you know, I didn't really do much of anything. I didn't upgrade libraries. I didn't change the make file. I didn't do anything except just basically comment out a few C++ things, and I made like a few super minor changes. What do we get? Gotcha. Oh, I guess I should probably open the door, huh? I don't think I'm gonna be able to get by him. I might be able to. Yeah, I might be able to like zag. Might be able to get him to like. It's really weird. It's like he can't come up towards me. Okay, might start wandering. Oh, where's the freaking button? I'm just playing on Windows now. Thanks for lining it up for me, bud. Oh, good. Okay, I don't like that. I think I need to move the grid up a little bit in the GUI to make sure that it doesn't do anything wacky. Okay, so this is like not showing anything. Let me get console here. And can I just... Yeah, okay. That, at least that works on Windows 2. Like main menu .crypt .player .inventory. Why did you just print out everything at once? That's like an engine bug, isn't it? I'm gonna have a lot of work to do. Ouch, my entire body. Yeah, someone got crushed to death. Main menu, crypts, player inventory. Okay, this is doing that thing where we got nothing. Okay. Oh, okay, that last bracket was the same thing. So it was like not flushing, and the console ran a command and it just printed out everything that the whole entire game had been printing to standard out. That's a platform related bug that may suck a lot to have to deal with. Player.equipped. Okay, so I'm popping chest, but I'm not getting anything. Maybe because there's no... Oh, I wonder if... yeah. Can I not send Control D? I don't know if you can even use the Control Z plus return. Okay. And that, yeah, closes the whole program. I don't know how to... let's ask like Windows. Let's Google it. Windows. I don't know how to end the REPL on Windows, so Control-T followed by entered. Because Python opens the REPL, does not necessarily do anything. Also, I'm very concerned with this. My credentials expire tomorrow. Did I get like a year? And I did this last 7-day roguelike, and this is exactly a year later. That's kind of horrifying. I would really like to build McRogueface on VS Code or something, because I don't want to deal with this at all. But I don't know how to get CMake to make a Windows project build on VS Code. CMake. Just kind of have to Google this. Oh, the third result is in Chinese. That's always promising, that there's a lot of resources to go off of. So what I think I have to do here, here's the whole release. And yeah, I think none of the items are working because my item defs aren't committed either. So just doing a bang up job keeping everything synced up, right? 60 KB there, 4 megs of assets. I will try to trim that down. What is that file size? The lib folder is 78 megs. McRogueface itself, 235 KB. These libraries, because I think lib, I don't think I can get out of the 60-ish megs of Python. Yeah, this is the whole standard library. I could go deleting stuff I'm not using, but it's hard to say. Like, how big are these different libraries? That should be all of nothing, right? Because this would be a good place to toss stuff in. Yeah. That is really kind of the whole point of McRogueface, actually, is to be able to deploy arbitrary Python environments and have the graphical part from C++ and run all the logic part in Python. So these don't really seem like this. Does this add up to 60 megs somehow? One meg, 2 megs. Like, I could easily get sidetracked here. Nothing. SQLite. 26 megs of tests. That's yeah, that's probably a good target to get rid of. I'll see if I can get rid of that. Toml turtle. Unit test, nope. What is WSide? Gyrif XML. I don't think any of this stuff should really be that big. 84. Zip file. Zone file, zone info. Yeah, I think it's really just test is the big one. Like, is everything except, let me do everything except for test. $18 megs. So if I don't ship the test directory, what do you come out to? Maybe like 17 more megs. Wonder if I could leave any of those out. Yeah, it's stupid to fight over 2 or 3 megs. It's better to ship a whole environment. Now, I know I can leave out some of these libs. Those are for building. Okay, I guess what I'll do is I'll put a GitHub release with more like a complete Windows environment here. Someone smarter than me or more devoted or stranded on Windows might benefit from it. But as for me personally, I'm going to zip this up. And call this what day is it? March 8th. And if I'm clever enough, I can just move the script files and any new assets I put into here and not have to rebuild. But there is something I may need to rebuild for, which I guess I'll do first so I can try to knock it out, which is going to be go to the source and look at, it's probably gonna be, is it PyCallable? PyScene. Let's okay, this is the one. Register action, debug menu. And I need to let's comment that out. Go to build and make it again. So if I make this now and do run the game, hit play, and hit console, I get nothing. So just nothing happens. Now, if I load up game, why did this happen? Probably because it got copied when I did a build. Let me say, okay, right. Yes, I'm smarter than you. Same thing here. Entities, jobs. I wonder if anything else got written. This is kind of a dangerous thing I do when I may have like reverted some crap. That's not good. Grave, grave, grave. Okay. why I usually make a backup of whatever's in the build folder before I do a make. But mostly been working on entities, and what's the thing that's not committed yet? COS item data. What the heck is that? Probably some wrong key I hit in Vim and saved it under a weird cha-cha of a file name. Okay. Oh, look, I did this the other day too. So now what I need to do, it's in here. Game. And what's the other one? PyScene. So we have this action debug menu, which that action should still work if I bind it from Python, which I need to now. Look at my notes. I mean, the way I would actually do it is to hit that button and from the console look at the help for the McRogueface module. And something like register action. So let me actually grep for that. Scenes, register, actions. Oh, I think it might be called, got like py action. Still in there. So when you register a py action, you should also be able to do it. I forget how to actually do it though. All right, let's go look in the API. And action with a capital A. Register py action, register a Python callable object to call correspond with an action string, register, and do action. So, okay, so there's already one called start REPL. So let me try to do that. Let's mcrpy.doAction. And I can look for this. It's not noted anywhere else though. I mean, this is just the implementation, so it might be in. There's the module. Let's add all the types to the module. That's the kind of crazy stuff you do when you desperately want Python to compile on 2 platforms. I don't think that's exposed as a Yeah, I don't think that this execute string is actually exposed to Python. I might have taken this out, which it would be far too late to put it back. But let me try. I think it's that. There's that one, and there's, oh. Move. Because the old way to do it was to register a string and then set a key code to a string, and that was how you could make a certain key input call a certain Python action in Rogueface. And what I ended up doing was putting like dozens of lambdas that called the key press, single key press function with a different argument. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Let's just give the scene one function a call and it'll provide the arguments. So let's look at the header. I don't think these get exposed to Python. Let's take a try. Yep, has no attribute do action. Like I may not have a way to start the console. What does debug menu even do? Yeah. Is there a way for me to call that? Maybe let's go back to I think register action was actually still in the documentation. Yeah, register py action. The action string is tough to come up with. So let's go back to what the scene did. Key plus grave. So I need the integer value for this from the internet. A is 0 equals grave. So what is that? 1, 2. So Z is 25. Num9, 35. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. What am I up to? $70. Something like 82 or 83. And This is from my action code system. This is a piece of mess that needs to die, but action code key is 0, so it should literally just be 80, but this is horrifying, and I don't recommend anybody use this or make their own version of it, but it is kind of interesting. I just don't think it's good or transparent or fun to use. But I basically took some powers of 2 and encoded all this different stuff of whether it's a keyboard key, a mouse button, a mouse wheel, and the number of ticks in the mouse wheel, encoded all of that in one big integer and pass it around. So basically I just check this these different bits to see if it's a key or a mouse button or something, and try to get the value back out of it. And it more or less works. I was able to basically pass scroll wheel events as in the same channel as keyboard events, which was the whole point of this nefarious exercise. But either how, let's try to register action 80 through 82 or something with I might have to pick debug menu for the scene to figure it out, but has no register pi action. Thank you, that's very helpful. I already forgot how you spell it. Capital P, lowercase y. Argument 1 must be string, not int. Did I just get the order wrong? What was next to tilde? Key. So key could be key count, pause, key count, dash, or backspace. Pause. Oh, I know where that's at. Key count. Oh, and this was also debug menu. Not doing it there. Let me try a couple more values. So let me just try like that should be like A, right? I can't remember if this actually does anything or not. Might be a fool's errand. I just really don't want someone on Windows to hit that key and freeze their game, basically. So let's find does this still do it? Callbacks. Action string, callable. Oh, so I got this backwards. Maybe I should put, okay, register action code, action string. Okay, okay. So let me try that. I'm just using the functions wrong. Yeah. Input code, action string. Okay. Register input action, code, then string. Okie doke. Code. Inject. Registered action. Default implementation. Oh, registering debug menu pi to 82. It's... Yeah, thanks for that, but it adds pi as a suffix. I do remember that. So the idea was that you shouldn't be able to inject engine actions in by doing Python. But if I got to rebuild anyway, then let me add underscore pi. Where's the like a do action? It's another one of these do action. Okay. Let me back up my files. Not that McRogue face. Wow. Like, where's the zip thing? Because I unselected all of them. And with all that done, I still gotta figure out which key code I need. So let me try. Oh, and it should also be either REPL or start REPL. Already forgot. Registering REPL pi to 1. It says require no registration, so maybe I did this wrong. Yeah, there you are. Wait, is there a Python way I could start it? Interact, yeah. Okay, instead of recompiling stuff. I mean, I do need to disable it at least. Somebody's code. Okay, so that'll interact me. Do I have a main menu? I don't, because nothing ran. Now exiting interactive console. Okay, that'll actually work for now. Because what I can do is go to COS keys and add the same thing, which is key is grave. Okay, so now if I do this and hit play, interactive console, main menu, main menu.crypts, main menu, oh. Still no read line, crypt.player. Okay, so that is fine, that's good enough. So add, oh, I need to go to source. Yeah, that second part was a dud, so. Okay, let's actually see if I got a stupid face frozen. No, this camera mode is working a lot better. Okay, so I fixed the spacing issue on the console line for registration. Sure, whatever. Just here, diff Piscine. Don't hard code the also go to GitHub, go back to this horrible operating system here. It's the release folder. This is my code folder. Okay, so with that done, now let's, I didn't commit any changes that include the console command, so let's nuke this guy, release, I'll run it from oh, and the console does not do anything. Great. So I still have to, you know, finish the features I want for my game itself, and include the item scripts. How about that? Because I don't see anything. Yeah, it's not giving any console output, but it should definitely be throwing a fit over that. So don't hit tilde on Windows on the old build. That will lock up your console with no way to exit. So let's get this guy zipped up. All right, and now maybe just fish around for a USB drive. I think it was like running Nmap, trying to figure out which ports are open on this thing. Like, how do I open the file share to it? I don't remember if I had to make up a different one. If there's none. Like, if I go to network, I see this computer in there. Oh, I wonder if maybe I had set up a SFTP. No way, that port should have definitely been scanned. Can't think of what the password would be. Password, maybe? Oh, okay, that might work. Kind of crazy to me that... Okay. Port 22 is open. So I should be able to, get this over SFTP and, like, ls. Where do I need to go? This has got to be, like, the most boring possible content, but... Okay, CD development. Wow, this is the slowest thing I've ever seen happen over my own local network. Okay. Bye. Okay, let's just haul this back to... Nope. The capital one. And... I'm going to try to, like, let me do this copy and say... Because, like, for example... all the types say unknown, so that's not helpful. Lib 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 lib. Lib test. By the way, Windows File Manager, it is like way past 1989. Showing the size of a folder is a good thing. Okay, so that one is 67, and this one is 60. So removing 30 megs of stuff inside of it reduced the zip size by 4 megs. Okay, let me have the minimized release, which, by the way, the full size is 107. And the regular release was 136. Now let me compress. So I'm looking straight at it. There we go. Just testing the different implementations here. 60.1, 60.4. So that's some choices. I don't think do I have any other Windows friendly 7Z? Let's see if that works. So I am hoping to get this out at midnight. It's not like, I think I have till several hours into the morning, but I'm just not, don't think I'm able to put them to good use, so I'm going to try to get it out there. Okay, that's a little more like it. So 7-zip, 40 megs. Let me try the full version. That really does take a minute though, doesn't it? Just zipping folders up. I'm sure I'm going to have to do this all over again anyway, because the scripts aren't complete, and the folders aren't named well here. But okay, so release 7-zip 44, release minimize 7-zip 40. So that is a pretty big help. Let's just hold off on all of that shenanigans. Make sure I put full in the name of it, but okay. And what else we got? Just the things I was actually working on, right? So several of those, yeah, many of those things. Whew, what a mess. Okay. Need to make sure to add item data. I was supposed to add music. I didn't even test it. I have a whole music button that's going to be pointless if there's no music. all this needs to be rebalanced, and I need to get items actually working. So if we go down a bit, I should be able to find some chests. Ah, finally, tests for zap. Because I think I have Z. Oh, I didn't map it to anything. Dang. And what does the player have to do? Do zap. Self.player.dozap. Oh, the enemy is going to have to act after that, yeah. Yeah, and got those menus to like pick your weapon. Nice. Yeah, it basically makes me invulnerable to these little rats, so. Why am I playing this? I could just press P to go do more debugging. Okay. It's a very inefficient way to test this, but I got a wand. Okay. Equipable object has no attribute zap. If I.zap. I think it's also called do zap, isn't it? Oh, after I need to make sure to reset the GUI after using an item, because I just used an item and it switched to none in my inventory, but didn't actually. I can still find a one-hander. Ooh. It's far too much loot. Maybe just try out the old. Ooh. Okay. Dang it. Okay, I need to work on a thing that just gives me an item, because this is pointless testing. Okay, FY is not defined. Jeez. All the stupid mistakes. Okay. Do I have okay, it's only in the game, which is maybe a little jarring, but let's try to get some notes here. Something like data equals item data dot or brackets wand. and then this. Huh. Equipable. That would be CE dot. Okay. So there's my item. Whoops. That's going to be also, again, annoying. I don't have read line. I can't just press the up arrow and fix that. Crypt.player.pen. Okay. Again, what am I doing? Z's for zap. Okay. Missing locals.lambda. ty. Need to expand that parameter. Yep. What? Like, oh, I need to like press enter again. Couldn't zap. So because I still have reference there, 10 cooldowns and or 10 rounds until ready. Yeah, there's no cooling down happening. So it says couldn't zap, but when we do it, we need to return true. And besides that, Okay, so Zap does require you to be quite close by default. Other thing I need to do is enemy turn at the end of enemy turn. Which will be a place to look in my tick. Tick the items before updating the GUI, and on GUI updates, show that Zap cooldown. I'm just gonna put might be implicit, I don't know. We're running. We got a script. I got my magic. Okay. Crypt object has no attribute. Oh, it says self. It's always something. Okay. Let's zap a rat. Okay. Let's look at the state of I. Cooldown 4 rounds until ready. So where's that? I dot zap cooldown remaining 4. My own fault. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh, I'm I'm zapping the corpse. Let's not do that. Consumable, yada yada. Okay, so do zap. Item can't zap. Item's cooling down. If it's not an enemy, continue. If they're too far away, continue. If e.hp less than or equals 0, we don't zap the dead. Okay. Although that is a handy way to do a wand of necromancy in the future. Whoops. Console, cheat code, exiting. Okay, it's zapping. I need to add some of these tooltips here and yeah, get more of this info on the screen. When I make the game, let's take that grid, the liminal void grid. No, the oh, the level makes the grid now. Okay, it might still be a little cut off, but let's see where that puts it to. Oh no, that's needs to be way shorter, honestly. Not that much shorter. Okay, that basically moved it up off of the stuff. Okay, does this do the thing with we got dig path, we got generate. I do think I overwrote a little bit of stuff here. I just okay, it's like see something blinking behind me. It's like that Windows computer losing its mind. Hadn't been on in a few months. Microsoft probably wants to install gigs and gigs of software on it, so. A little too many uses of F's here, but the purpose of all that was to stop things from stacking on top of each other. Oh no. Grid.at. My bad. Okay, so shouldn't see things like on top of each other as much now. Or ever, really. Oh, nice. Invulnerability. That's perfectly balanced. Okay, something I wanted to do was a demo scene. I wonder if it's worth doing that or... And by the way, let's copy scripts. That should be for starters. Yeah, let me try that. And I'll do that by saying I'm tired. Game level self.create level. I'm going to steal the operating point of this. So do this. Okay, so let's go to the main menu. At the end of a init. Let's say let's just see how much trouble I can get myself into. How does it actually... Oh, I have to call a generate after this, right? Thought I heard footsteps. Okay. Level out, generate the plan. Okay, so I'll just use the same kind of demo plan. already talked about it, but I do want it to be low down because I want it to be under everything else. And create level, no. Demo generate. And all we got to do is say something like oh no, the game does all of the actual generating. It'll at least get the walls and everything. Let me see if that works. Ooh. That's not bad. Oh yeah, that's doing the thing. Now, how do I get stuff to run around on it? Let me go to... Because create level does a lot of the work, actually. Create level says for this. All these entities need a game, so if I don't call start, it won't take any key presses. Okay. So for the demo, I mean, if what I can say here is A, yeah. Maybe do something here like let's see what else is buttons.append v. by having the main menu act as a game, I might be able to get all this stuff to cooperate. And if that works, let me just see if that's even... It's digging. It found stuff for them. Now... Does it, like, complain about no add entity? No. So... Yeah, I have a grid. How do they get drawn? Oh. So I have to do something here like is this like not getting written to? That should be an unexpected indent. Demo.generates. Buttons is not defined. Treasure planner. What a magical stub. Might need it. I don't know. I mean, I also could just like put that if that's the only thing that uses it. Empty chests, empty chests. Main menu has no attribute, create level. It showed walls before, but now it shows black. Reassigned it. Okay, there it is. Now I just need to... Is there a player in there? There's definitely a rat with the wrong sprite. You know, maybe just having him run around like that would be a start. So... forget to do it. It's oh, I think I have it in test enemies or something. Test rat. Enemy movement. Timer. Okay, set timer. And 100 is probably way too quick. Main menu has no attribute player. Oh, because I didn't put a spawn point. Let's put him in more rooms in the thing. What are you saying? Because it's definitely doing demo now, but index list error range timer return none value. Oh. Oh. It's the length of I can't leave that in there. I have to give it a proper thing. What does this say? Ah, I know what to do. This is the way to do it. Instead of a lambda, please do just wiggle. Let's be like a little bit more lively. And like frankly just needs like just double that much stuff going on. Let's not do double players though. Let's not bend the assumptions of reality like that. Oh, and something I also need to hit here is self.grid.zoom equals 1.75. Oh, and something else I can put for the demo is all of these entities need to have their, what do you call it? Player, exit, enemy. Okay, making a demo thing. I did have other ideas about like using the camera, but I'm not even using the camera in the actual game, so need like way more boulders here. This is too much stuff. Oh yeah, I can't find a place for everything. The map is not big enough to hold this many items. How did I get the rat icon wrong for so long? Like it doesn't look very lively. Let's actually take this stuff out. I want the demo to show a rat getting squished, but one, two, three, four. That should be more like it. Just wiggle and the enemy AI is just still bad. I don't even see the player on there. Probably do something like yeah, he's on there. He's doing something. Cyclops is pissed to see him there. Weird that this player's not moving at all. Player, try move. Oh, maybe because it's some thing has an exception and every time and it's not doing it. Okay, does that help? Or there's an exception in player and it's stopping the entities from doing it. Random.choice takes 2. That's a stupid error. Wow. That's instantly pretty intriguing. Okay. Probably leave it like that. Oh, that's super fun. Like after a while, it'd be good if it would throw it out and do it again, but let's fix the big rat here. It's a staff instead of a rat. Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 4. What was that? 130? Yeah, so there he is. Oh yeah, I gotta move this, see if I can make this play button transparent. Sweep button. So I could just do specify box color and shadow color. Add some transparency to those and X, Y. I want to put even more. More transparent or less? Let's see. Shadow color. Because they're stacked, maybe like an extremely low alpha would help. I don't know. It's not really showing the grid behind both, is it? Oh, yeah. Does it not use this at all? Like, I can do this. Turn the shadow off. it's still like... it doesn't really draw the grid that well underneath it. So many things I could spend like weeks tweaking, but okay, I'm gonna unscrew with the colors a bit. Let me actually move this thing like significantly over. Okay, let's add a toast to the game. Actually, let me... How's this thing holding together? Okay, I think I could take a short break. I could stand to do that. What's left to do tonight? The thing I would really like to get working is sound effects, and the sound effects work. They just need to have like the code added to all the places they use them, and the toast, so you get a little bit of feedback when stuff happens. Like all these print messages need to get turned into those. Besides that, that's about it.